Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of March 21st through 27th of 2022. So let's see, now that it's spring and things are changing, so things within the earth are stirring. I've been feeling it for quite a while, but it's, extremely obvious now this week. So let's see what it is. Oh, okay, and so I'm just now kind of cluing in that both of the fairy decks are who came forward, and so that completely makes sense for them to give me messages about the earth stirring, right? Very earthy fairies are. So let's see what they have to say. Nice. Let's just start there. It's a nice reading. You'll like it. So first of all, your angels want you to get a little bit of time that is not busy, either in thoughts or work or deeds or whatever. Have some downtime. Get really quiet within yourself. Get settled with what it is that's in you that's been trying to talk to you. And so, let's base it on this picture a little bit too. Get outside, get in nature, being quiet, just feeling what's to be felt. Keep your thoughts, if they start to wander and suddenly you're thinking about that next project you have to do or whatever, bring your thoughts back to how you feel in your physical, to what you're noticing around you. How does the air feel when you breathe it? Just relax, get rid of that. There's some tension right here. Just try and clear that, right? And let the beautiful fresh air fill you up. And in that way you're being rejuvenated. And you need that. And it feels like your brain is so busy all the time analyzing things and trying to line things up, trying to make things so smooth, so efficient. And honestly, you can let go of some of that. Your angels are like, you're taking it to a little bit of an obsessive degree. So calm down on that. Get quiet for a little while without thinking of any of those efficiency steps, and just be. Just be. You might learn that, that wanting to plan everything is a little bit of a stress response because you want to control how it all goes. It doesn't really work all that well. Sometimes it works, but a lot of times then when something does go maybe sideways a little bit, or there's an unexpected step in there, it kind of messes you up, and that doesn't help at all. That, in fact, that's really hard on you. And so if you're a little less diligent with all the details and making things the smoothest they can possibly be, then you'll be able to roll with it a little easier when things change. So get some quiet time. Understand that maybe all that stuff isn't exactly your traits. Maybe it's something you learned somehow or thought was supposed to be the best way, or, whatever that is. And you can let go of some of that and see what else is there instead. Get to know yourself better. Right. Okay. So marriage is really important to you right now. So for those of you who are married, this is a really important time in your marriage. It feels like not necessarily conflict, but at the same time you're having discussions and you're getting to know each other even better. And that's always a positive thing. Keep this as loving as you possibly can, because this is your marriage. And, presumably it's the only one you're going to have. So you want to keep this as healthy as possible, keep the lines of communication open, and have some acceptance, have some understanding. Realize that the two of you are not the same person, and the other person is fully allowed to be who they are and how they do things, and so are you. And so it's just up to each of you to say, okay, that's how you do it. Now, I'll give you a suggestion, right? Because that's a discussion. But as soon as you try to force them into anything, that's no longer a discussion, and vice versa, right? So just treasure the marriage and try to nurture it and help it be more and be better. Now, for those of you who are not married, it feels like you getting soft in your energy, like soft being a good thing, right? Not as in a pushover or anything like that. Just you softening, and that makes it so that you are more receptive to encountering the person who may become your marriage partner. It's not quite a marriage yet, it doesn't feel like, but it does feel like you becoming more receptive to that. And becoming more able to love. That's how that feels. It's a very, very nice feeling. Enjoy that. It feels so great. Now, sometimes this can mean, a melding of ideas. It could be a business partnership. It could be, two projects that you've been thinking of that you suddenly go, hey, I can do both in one go. Or, anything like that. This can be a good friendship that maybe is closer now than it has been. I'm not quite sure what that message is. There's more there with that, with the friendship. Either way, it's connection, and it's collaboration, it's cooperation, all those C's, right? So it's a very positive thing in your life. Beautiful. Okay, so get out and get some exercise. It's spring now. Get moving. It feels like, you've been kind of sedentary for the winter, or at least part of it. Get some exercise going. Match your food to it is what I'm hearing, to make it so that, like, it feels like your body is just sluggish right now. Maybe lots of junk food, maybe lots of the comfort food that we tend to have in winter. And now it's spring, and you need more movement, and you need the lighter food, right? Things that won't clog you up anymore. You wanted that all winter, but it's time to change that up. Time to make it lighter stuff that's more green and crispy is how it feels. So, translate vegetables maybe, right? So I guess it could be pickles, right? Oh, okay, pickles are vegetables. They're cucumbers. Anyway, get more exercise and maybe change up the food a bit is what they're saying. Okay. So, what are your dreams? What things do you want? When you look at your future, what do you see? Not in your reality lenses, in your dreams lenses. That's coming true. That is happening as we speak. Now, it may not get to you immediately, but it's being created. It's forming. It's being built right now. So you keep your eye on that, because it is your focus upon it that is creating it. And that is making your dreams come true. It feels really, really nice, doesn't it? Just knowing that what you've been looking forward to and what you've been trying to manifest and stuff, it's all happening. Some of it's behind the scenes. You don't know it yet. Some of it you can probably see a little in the future, but it's all happening. It's in the works. So you just keep doing what you're doing, which is focusing upon it. And, when you're taking steps, when you're doing things, make sure you're not getting distracted and putting other things in there which will take away from this dream, right? You could get off track but it feels like you're pretty focused, and so that's perfect. And this partner is a real help in that way. And so assisting each other, getting, if you need other support, if you want to run something past somebody, like you have people like that are kind of like a sounding board for you. And so keep using them. You've been doing that, and keep doing that is what they're saying. Okay, that's fabulous. And okay, it's time. Have a celebration. Just laugh with your friends, right? Make the jokes, have the laughter, whatever it takes. Just enjoy yourself, have a great time, and be lighthearted, right? Do that with your spouse, if you have kids, with your extended family, with your friends, with people you meet up with on the sidewalk or in the grocery store. Just exchange smiles and laughter and enjoy yourself. It just feels so good and lighthearted. You can do that while you're out there exercising. Alrighty, so yeah, definitely have lots of fun. That's what life is about. That is what life is about. Okay, and so your birthday is not too far away. There's something going on before your birthday, something significant in your life that's before your birthday, by your birthday, around then, between now and then, something that's happening. So it's something to look forward to. It feels like something you're accomplishing or that is coming into your life, something that's coming into your life that's a positive thing between now and your birthday. So keep that in mind and just try and see what that might be. Okay, so we have the daily guidance cards, and we'll ask for one last piece of wisdom. Okay, here's an opportunity to forgive. So this feels like, first of all, you start with yourself, right? You forgive yourself first. And that is kind of what smooths the way for a reconnection with somebody. It feels like it's not that you've been totally disconnected. It's there's been a misunderstanding, or that's not quite right. You've just kind of gotten off the same wavelength. You've grown apart in a way, and things were difficult. But this opportunity is magic. It's going to bring you back together on the same wavelength and let you be as close as you used to be, or similar. Time has passed. You're different people. You're both different people. Things have happened since then that you don't know about each other, which feels really odd because you used to know everything about each other. This feels like a friend from whom somehow, you just grew in different directions or something like that. We're doing different things, whatever it is. And so you have the opportunity to recreate that connection. And it's beautiful. Okay. All right. Taurus, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you, and I love you, and I'll see you next time.